So we're leaving our campsite today early, and it's for a reason we have never left a campsite before. Babe, did you know what's coming from the sky is called honeydew?
It sounds refreshing.
What's up, fellow journeyers? So we showed up at Bear Cave last video, and we went through the tough decision of do we park with the water view but be farther from the playground. We sucked it up as parents. We parked next to the playground for our kids. And I'm sure a lot of you are thinking, okay, Nathan, you're leaving because of the playground or because you want to get back to the water view or because it is kind of chaotic here, but the kids love the chaos. But no, we're actually not leaving because of that. It's actually hard to leave. The kids have absolutely, it's like, if you can imagine, this is one of the cool things about RVing. I mean, what would it cost me to build this playground? I mean, how would Hensley even have this many kids around here this often if she wanted these kids around her? So we are moving sites, but it's not because of that. It's because of this.
Kind of hard to see, but if you look really close, you'll see these tiny little specks. They look almost like specks of rain right there on the bench seat.
Probably thinking, Nathan, you're a diva. You're leaving because of specks on your picnic table. Well, no. Well, yes, but there's more than that. So those specks, we are not under, I guess, evergreen trees are the ones that usually would have the sap or the tar that would maybe be bad. You know, we're under a, I don't know, I just didn't think this tree was gonna do this. So these are the trees we're actually under here. So this is what's going on, and it's, I don't know if you can see this on the, I don't know if you can see this all coming down, these, oh man, all these streaks on the window right here. Well, this is all over the slides, it's all over the truck, all over the RV, basically all over everything. All over the top of the RV. I'm gonna have to clean the slides before we put them in and we leave. I already had to wash the truck last night. It's come through washed again. It didn't get everything off. But I looked it up because I was like, this is really weird. Like, we've never had this happen. Like, usually it's an obvious spot with sap or tar or whatever. Well, apparently it's called honeydew. Babe, did you know what's coming from the sky is called honeydew?
I did not.
Do you know what honeydew is?
It sounds refreshing.
It's bug poop.
Bug?
Yeah, there are bugs eating up above us and pooping clear poop all over all of our stuff.
Ew.
And it pretty much, it's just like a tar or sap residue pretty much. It still does all the same bad things that does, except it's grosser. So.
That's one of my eyes and mouth.
Okay, all right, so we're moving. That looks pretty cool.
Dad, I'm gonna carefully go across the road.
Go ahead. We're here with the Axis family. Project Trek on YouTube. They are being very careful with their truck.
We basically intentionally parked between two vehicles, so. Now I saw the width of the side. I think we'll be okay. Taking 2 GoPros.
That's a lot of stairs, Dad.
That is a lot of stairs, girl.
We're gonna let you carry JJ up those stairs. How about that?
No.
No, you don't want to carry JJ up those stairs?
That might get harder for me. Then how are we gonna get JJ up there?
We ain't figured that out yet. Did you have a good nap, buddy? You
Yeah.
Get out? Yeah. Trying to figure out where we're going. So I think we're in this parking lot down here. So that's the trail over there. Trail's over there, maybe? So we can either lag and follow the people with the beach stuff, or we can take it. I think it's over this way, maybe. Ooh, is that a dune trail? Look at that.
That's really cool.
And that's really cool too.
We should probably do that.
We're going toward that building over there, right? Is that the way to the beach?
I've never been here before.
All right. You might not want to follow us. I don't think we know where we're going.
Indiana Dunes National Park.
Yes.
But I think anytime it's water, it's considered a seashore. Within the national dunes are what is protected here. Yes.
The dunes
So
are
is this the seashore or the national park?
So
It's
the
the
national
national
park
park.
predicts the
But the
dunes,
seashore's a
but
par-
the seashore is always the water.
Okay,
Does that
but
make-
it's still part of the national park now, right?
right. According to Instagram, it became a national park in 2019. So it's a newer national park. It just got its designation.
So we're still figuring out, we're not 100% sure if it remains a national seashore protected by the national park or if the national park is around the national, but anyways, they are making some changes as the designation of this. And then the second thing that's a little confusing, Marissa read we could use our national park pass and get half off the, it's called an amenity fee, but it didn't work. So, so it's $6 to get in on top of your national park pass if you have that. We paid $6 to get in here per vehicle. So, and that's something they do sometimes in national parks. Just because you have the national park pass doesn't mean you'll never pay any other fees, because they have what they call amenities. So Mammoth Cave National Park, for instance, to tour the Mammoth Cave, it's an additional fee because it's an amenity. So you'll see that sometimes in national parks. Not a lot, but there's usually a couple here and there. All right, here's building number 2. Indiana Dunes National Parks, West Beach. Ooh, you don't need to see that. Don't look back there. Ooh. Oh, this is cool. It's like a grand entrance. This reminds me of the entrance into Star Wars at Disney for some reason. Like you come through, doesn't it? You come through the dark tunnel and then it's like, whoa. Say, whoa. Ooh. Look at that. Look at Chicago behind her. Isn't that cool?
We had so much fun in Chicago.
We usually keep things pretty minimal for the beach, but this tent's pretty snazzy. I don't know where they got it. I need to find out. We're gonna be at a lot of beaches, I think, in Michigan, so kind of rethinking our beach strategy, I think. Like, this is our beach strategy, is 2 towels. No shade. Do you like it?
He does. I mean, it's chilly too, so.
So right over there is Chicago. I did not know we were that close. So we've heard a ton of people talk about this, but it's pretty crazy when you come to the beach in Michigan. Well, any of these beaches around these lakes, but like, it's not the ocean. It looks like the ocean. It feels like the ocean, other than like, you know, not the salt water and it's a little bit rocky, but you know, it's crazy that this is a lake. It just looks like the ocean pretty much. So closing thoughts, Sand Dune National Park. How long of a walk do you think this is? A quarter mile maybe? If you're carrying a kid, it feels like a mile. You can also, we're not gonna do it because we're going to get hot dogs. They do have trails. There's a trail around, I think it's called Long Lake. We were looking at Lake Michigan back here. So there's a trail around the lake. There's a trail like up and around the dunes. It looked like there's plenty of parking. If you got an RV, I think there's room in the parking lot for a large rig if you're coming in with that. There's the West Beach trails over here. That's cool. You want the whole menu? What are you gonna get, Hensley?
We'll give it a shot.
Hot tub with
Ketchup only? They come with a
ketchup,
bun.
mustard, relish, and with some fries with
And then
it.
I'm
Oh, wow.
gonna do
All right.
one
And a Diet
Depot
Pepsi?
dog and one bulldog.
Nothing, that's just what people say.
Oh.
Oh, you want all that? Calm down, everybody's gonna eat.
Watch your fingers around here.
JJ, no. So that's the bulldog? What's up?
Polish.
And so the plan on the way home was to stop at Aldi. We're just gonna do some shopping, which Aldi went just fine. And then while she was shopping, I was gonna take the truck and wash the truck. I'm still trying to get all the honeydew off the truck. I've washed it twice at the campground and there's just not enough pressure at the campground to get it all off. So that was the plan. But yeah, then this happened on the way home. And so yeah, I just can't, I can't do that to him. It's just logistics. I mean, how many people are having to travel through towns they've never been to, trying to wash honeydew off their truck and navigate around their kids' off-schedule naps going on. So
Sometimes it looks like a giant mess, because it is. It's our mess though, and it's still fun. What do you think about the pace of the route so far?
Well, so far we're just getting into the beginning of the route, and I'm already super impressed and excited. This is a route I've been looking forward to for a long time. Like, I've heard so many people talk about just getting up to Michigan and the UP, and then today exploring Indiana and just sand dunes. Like, sand dunes are super awesome, but having sand dunes surrounded by water, like, that's a whole nother level awesome. So I'm really excited. I haven't seen anything quite like that before.
10 years ago, we'd had the energy just to show you guys every tiny little minute detail of, but just glimpses of the seashore / national park. I mean, that trail looked pretty cool. The beach was cool. And I know I've seen pictures of some of the sand dunes / beaches that look really cool in the area that I hope we get to check out. So
oh, it's on the list.
we've
There's
got a
more
lot
to come. Yeah,
we got a lot on the list. Unfortunately, we spent a lot of the time so far dealing with honeydew and awnings and reservations, and we still have not got reservations sorted out. We're still trying to get into some places, but we're into some pretty good places.
Things
though. Yeah.
breaking, and yeah, you just take the good and the bad, and I mean, that's just part of it. But I think it's days like today and the fun times we have. Like, you guys didn't even see what it took for us to get to the water today. Like, we were dealing with just meltdowns and, you know, just like life on top of life. And then, so, we almost didn't even make it today because
I said, Marissa, I'm this close. Like, we're just calling it.
Well, we didn't sleep good last night, and then our kids were just being kids today, and we were dealing with that. And so we almost didn't even go. And I'm glad. It's kind of the theme of our travels is we just kind of like push through the bad times, and then the good times just outweigh it. And I'm so glad that we didn't let those like hurdles stop us from making memories today. And I mean, sometimes we just have to, you know, follow that plan. But I'm glad today we pushed through, and it was a lot of fun. We had fun with our friends, and the kids enjoyed it. I enjoy it. I'm a huge water person, so
I just sat under the tent, so the view was nice. I like hearing the water.
Yeah.
Well, I think with travel, one of the expectations that we learned that you know, sometimes we still forget on a frequent basis is your highs with travel are really high, but your lows are also really low. So you do. I mean, just because we're full time, we've done this 5 years or whatever, like we still like, it's still tough traveling with kids, no matter how, and it's tough traveling, period. Getting everything to fit together, and that's what we're trying to piece together.
I had a friend even texting me today who's on a road trip in an RV, and she's with her kids, and she texted me and was like, how do you do this? This is so hard. And I'm like, I promise it gets better. It's just like with anything. It's just practice, and then you get more confident, and our kids become better travelers, and they still have their days. We still have our days. You're going to have your days, but it's just making the most of the journey. And I've just had such a good day, and I'm glad that we could see that from beginning to end, like the hurdles and how hard it was in the morning to, you know, just enjoying the sunset tonight.
Part of RV living is working out these kinks or these lows. The awning's great. I think that's sort of checked off the list. I'm still getting the honeydew stuff off of the truck. I'm gonna have to wash it again. I've washed the top of the RV. I've washed the front of the RV already. I'm gonna still get the sides. I've washed for hours, and I have hours to go to get that cleaned up. It's always something fun, so you're never bored. I mean, that's for sure. So in the truck, I don't think we mentioned this, like I didn't close the sunroof all the way like a few days ago, and it poured rain, so we're like drying the truck out, leaving the doors open, which JJ's like just a moth to flame, like going in that truck when to grab a hold. He loves getting in vehicles, other people's vehicles too, so we got to watch out.
He loves driving vehicles, like anything with a steering wheel, anything with a steering wheel, he's all about. Yeah.
But overall, I think with travel, you just hold on to those great things that happen and know that some of the things that cause a little bit of stress will be coming along the way, and that's okay. It's just, you know, we always talk about it as part of the journey. But yeah, that's our journey for today. We appreciate you guys letting us into your home. Until next time, we'll catch you guys later.